Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Brian and welcome back to Dawntrail. We're gonna go ahead and continue this one, and Dawntrail has released some new story, and I'm back to go ahead and see what the story is gonna be all about. So, we're gonna go into that. We're gonna see what it's all about. I don't know how much story is actually there. We might be able to get a couple good days out of this. We might be able to finish this in the weekend. We may not. Because I have a feeling that my item level is going to play a big factor in how far we can get in this. So, I'm not expecting to get very far in this. Because I'm sure there's like an item level max if there's like new dungeons and stuff like that out there. And raids and etc. so on and so forth. So, I may or may not be able to finish it. Maybe we'll go on, we'll continue grinding. If not, then we're probably going to go back to Farming Simulator 25 because I am loving that game. I've made a few updates onto the farm already, and I just want to keep going. But I think for the Farming Simulator game, I'm going to just kind of keep posting updates, stuff like that, as I go along via video, because they're not long, and because I just want to make some videos on it too. Anyways, let us go ahead and go and get into it. Dawntrail. It's been forever, my friend. But it really hasn't. It's not okay. It's been long enough. It's been a couple months, I think. I'm surprised I'm still part of the FC, to be honest with you. I thought they would have kicked me out a long time ago. So I saw on their Discord that they were gonna kick people out after 45 days. I'm pretty sure when that message was released, I was like, more than a month inactive at that point. I'm still here, so thank you to Que for not kicking me out like all the other ones do. Anyways, we're not worried about FC stuff. We're here for the story. The story. And everything like that. Let's get into it now. Bull Warrook is eager to hear how you've been getting. Oh, and by the way, too, I'm gonna actually go back into YouTube. And I'm gonna chapter this like I did the last time, because that way we can have like places to go in case you want to actually watch this after the stream. So let me pull up my timer, because I only want to do this for a few hours. A few hours means like 5 hours, so we're just gonna do that. Just like every weekend, we're going to play it for a few hours, 5 hours, and then we're going to go from there, and then we'll see if we have enough content from this to go on until tomorrow, or if that's it for this game and we're done and I have to grind, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we're officially playing now. Here we go! Ah! It is a pleasure as always, Masamune. Have you been able to relax lately? Yeah, actually I've had like a good month off, at least. That month or two off. Thank you for that. Been gone for 2 months. It's been wonderful. Wonderful. As busy as you have been, which I really haven't been, with the Riot Succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Toyota at a more leisurely pace. It wasn't leisurely before? Sampling the tacos at Dabalati is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brook Evu, will look after you. I thought that was kind of a little bit of a rhyme hidden in there. Brook Evu. Yeah. Shoot. I'm so used to other buttons now that I'm forgetting, like I can do like the sprint stuff with this. Brook Evu. Aha. Oh. I miss my mother's cooking. Nah, me too. Her cooking wasn't the best, but it was good enough. I hate to say that. Well, there's a Masamune. Alone today, are you? Yeah, sir. I'm always alone. Nobody's ever partying with me unless I force him into it. I see. If you have a hanger for tacos, they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help in tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Oh, you're so kind. No one's ever treated me this nicely before. Ooh, we got ourselves a story. Ah! Oh, wow, those are delicious. You still love tacos, I hope. You ate so much when you turned 5, you could barely move forward. Remember that? No, not really. Huh? What's that? What are we talking about over there? No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry, it's still strange for me, too. Just the other day, you were a little boy cleaning your mother's skirt as you set out for Yasulani. And now you're a grown man grown with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. Lying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. Can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had electro. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here, I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, God, I've never felt so ashamed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I'm never gonna get my children back here to live with me. I say you send for them. They're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever is necessary to make it work. Duh. Yes, welcome a lot. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting your life in Tuliyola. Wuklamat. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. She doesn't have a Jamaican accent. I don't even know what the hell that accent was, but that's definitely not her. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely see this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Oh, I know that weird adventurer in the white clothes. Oh, look who it is. I was about to go and find you, Masamune. You don't mind the company, I hope. I can use a bite to eat myself. And we enjoy a hearty meal together. Yay. Oh boy. The tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately? I've been playing Farming Simulator 25, various other games, The First Ascendant, you know, stuff like that. I've been enjoying Turo with my trusty alpaca. I've been catching up on sleep. Okay. I like that one better. Given everything we've been through, I don't blame you. But once you've had your fill, I'm sure you'll be itching to get back into the thick of things. At least until the story's over and I can't progress anymore. I don't know. Anyway, as for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace. Whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way, I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Koana to figure out solutions. Kona, excuse me. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Why? Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you, as Dawn's servant. Do you have time to come to the palace? No, okay. Great. I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. Yes, gotta go palace. I want to look at something real quick first before we do any of that stuff. I want to go to Solution 9. That's where I want to go. Solution 9 is a place where I can get like all my armors and stuff like that. I want to see like how far behind I am. The Ethernet. Let's see. I want to go to the Nexus Arcade, I believe. I find it amusing how after all this time I'm somehow managing to remember where all this stuff is. Anyways, so I think... Wow, it's really quiet on here this morning. That's not good. Alright, so I'm looking for 720. Do I have 720 gear? I don't know yet. I do not have 720 gear. That is definitely not what I have right now. I have, I think, the 700 gear. Yes, I have the 700 gear. And I got one of those, I've got one of those, I've got one of those. I've got none of those. I got one of those. So I need the pants to finish off this set. And then it looks like I gotta start getting... I can get this too. Oh, that's fantastic. The Quetzali sword? Yeah, wait a minute. What the hell is this? A universal tombstone. What the hell is all this stuff now all of a sudden? Do I need the tombstone? No, I don't. Quetzali, helm of fending, which I don't have any of this stuff. I don't think. Nope, I have none of this stuff. Wait. Oh, wait. Alright, there we go. So I may end up hitting a roadblock once I get... Wait, because these are like 720 gear, and I don't even think my item level's even at 700 yet. No, what's my item level? 697. So if I were to get the pants... That would finish off my journey to get to there. I wonder if I can get, like, the ring and stuff like that now. Because I don't think that would get me to 700 right away, because I still need to get... Can I get a left ring now, maybe? Let's see. Can I get 2 of these now? No, I can only possess one of those items. Well, that's kind of dumb, because, like, right? I want to get another one of these because this is what I need for my level. I don't need, like, well... I guess I can use the, Dexterity, Vitality, Critical Hit, Determination. I guess I could use this one to equip, but it won't equip to me because I'm not a Pugilist, Lancer, Monk, Dragoon, Samurai, or Reaper. So it's stupid to go ahead and just get this because I can't do it like back in the old days. I think I could have equipped this and it would have worked, but now it's job specific, so I don't think I can do it anymore. Anyway, so I guess we're not gonna worry about. Alright, duty. What's this? No. React to markers? What the hell is all this stuff? This is all stuff I already know, for God's sake. I don't need to do all this crap again. I know I haven't been around for like a month or so. It doesn't mean I forgot to play the fucking game, for God's sake. Anyway, we need to go back to Yola. Alright. I can just use this now, I guess, to get to where I gotta go. Plus, there's not even an experience worth even doing that. You still have to have a minuscule amount of experience and stuff. It's not even worth it. I can't even get the experience anyway because I'm maxed out. I'm level 100. Minor complaint, I know, but still, it's like, holy crap. Come on now. Let's not lose our damn minds here. I think my biggest problem is going to be remembering my cooldown and stuff like that. And what they were all able to do. Master Masamune, it is always an honor. Valcorna has stepped away to attend to pressing matter, but he should join you within before long. Yes! Let's go! Damn, I did it again. Oh, look at that. We got the Scions here again. The ex-Scions. Alice, Alphanode, Cryle, Gratia, Gratia, Graha, Graha. Do they have their voices? Hello, I am back. The assassin, Masamune, is back. You can't see my eyes. They're very intimidating. Oh, there's no voice acting? Damn it. Oh, you're all here too. Valcorna summoned us. Though, if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hunnish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We are, of course, happy to oblige him. Oh, why are you doing that? Kryle and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on this investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. I need to turn up the volume on this so I can hear what's going on. Do. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tural. I guess that'll work. Ishtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kono's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. I have a key? If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You'd like to be stuck with her for a while. Ishtola is best girl. I would love to hang out with her again. Oh, look at you blushing, getting all wide-eyed with that. As for Estinian, we know where he is or what he is doing. Some things never change. Some things never change. Anything. And now he just comes in out of nowhere. Or is that Valcorna? It's Kona. The Science Kitty. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. Indeed. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Golulaja and his administration have invited us to attend. It's so sad! While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasulani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. Leave it to that a lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for their people. The pain of her passing must be deep. Indeed. A funeral will give Alexandrians a chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. Wasn't sure at first, but I decided to go. Not only to be there for Golulaja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. Oh, the clothing looks so good on him now! Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. God, I can see all the fibers, all the strands and stuff. It's so cool. Oh! It's oh my god, they really upped their ante when they brought this over to the PS5. Good lord. They may have even improved the graphics even further since the original patch. His scars look a lot deeper than they used to as well too. I mean, it could just be me. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm just kind of just going off of what I see here, but damn. Damn, boy! Anyway, sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. You and me both. We made our choice and are responsible for what comes of them. As vow, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the Rite of Succession. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was to her people and others, so let us stand by with you. Then it's decided. Set in Solution 9 and look for Golulaja in the back room. Golulaja, Golulaja. The kitties have some time alone with each other now. Crossroads. Alright, so where do we have to go for this one? Obviously, we gotta go to here, then we gotta go to here, Solution 9. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see what we got here. Chick tick 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 doo doo boom pick doom boom boom pick doom boom 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 bada boom boom bum 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 boom bada boom bum 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 boom bada boom 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 bada boom ba boom bada boom ba 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 boom. You head to the back rooms? Yes. I'm in. Galucha. Hello, little man. Thing, whatever. Ah, you came here for the funeral. Of course. I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shell's always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you gâteau au chocolat. Chocolat! It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lama T! And thank you for coming! I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Let's see, do I want some pazza? Pazza, both the belly, pazza, yes, yes. Good, no, I'm gonna get that. want the guild. Gulujaja has been added to the unending codex. Tural has been added. The Right of Succession has been added to the unending codex. Guluja. No. No. Come on, Guluja! There we go. That's better. Alexandria mourns. Guluja wishes to go and collect his flower for the funeral. The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with. Gosan. He was apparently Spheen's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. It is time for more One Piece. Oh. Yes, please. Ow! Let's see, where... No, I didn't say you could do that. What the hell's wrong with you? I think crazy or something like that, or what? Alright, I need to go over there, so I need to hit the Ethernet shard. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Ba-da-ba-da-doom, bam-bam. Go-san. Right here. I'm Za Woklamana Tuliola. Thank you for sending us an invitation to Queen Spheen's funeral. We are tired truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I'm Gusan for what she says is Queen. Since the past and have been responsible for administrating affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty, the flowers be handed out in the country yonder alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Yeah, rest assured they are not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in the Alexandria have older tokens of mourning upon the person who attending flowers. As his tokens were black, it was suggested we might wear regulars pay the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone. We're distributing them as we are able. Let's see. That regulator no important things I remember Queen's face. Remember, her kindness as you make an offering of your flowers. I will. Never say or assume again the blossoms will take place once you have flowers. Totally uncalled for, but I couldn't help myself. I hope he's not the one that's doing the funeral, because otherwise I'm gonna make this so bad. A lot of people. Holy crap! Look at this. Yeah, Queen Spheen, you shall be missed. Well, that's. Everyone's colors are so vibrant. Please not the old man. Please don't let it be him. No!
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands.
That guy's voice acted. Otherwise, I would have butchered that some fears.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still
still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
As I recall, you didn't really know your father either.
I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Why did I get the weird feeling those black regulators are going to come into play at some point? No. Guess I didn't need to do that, did I? Hey, Galuja. Do you really know nothing at all about your mother? Shell searched the system for information on residents, but the only Mamuluja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Perhaps we should try looking again. Maybe. It's hard to explain. I'm not sad, but I feel like I'm missing something. So even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know my mother. see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn something about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Excuse me. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Ba-ba-ba-bum. It's like a clock in the background. It does like that sound. Alright, Raha, what you got for me, bro? Piety, tenacity, skill speed, spell speed. There we go. Assuming neither memories nor records of Golula's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. How much do you want to bet she's in Tuliyola? Masamune, you can make inquiries outside in the outskirts. The rest of us will do the same for Solution 9. Just that easy, huh? Okay, well, this is where I'm going. Okay. I know I could fly there faster, but I need to relearn some stuff here, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to go ahead and just relearn my, or get refamiliarized with my stuff. My cooldowns and stuff. So, just in case there happen to be dungeons and stuff, I won't be caught too far out of hand anyways. Alright, I gotta turn that on. Nope, that's not it. There we go. I feel like something is gone. Did it ruin my cooldowns again? No, it didn't. Oh, that's right. I had like stuff on this. Okay, I'm gonna say, hold on a sec. I know I have other skills I was able to use at that time. Let's go for a double kill this time. Alright, I think I'm getting it back again now. I think I'm remembering. I'm remembering what I lost before. Ba-da-ba-da. What is this? What is this over here now? Oh, that's Divine Veil. I know I need that. What's Total Eclipse? Ah, those are those. Those are my AoEs. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's a Mermelian. Not to be confused with Charmeleon. Done and done, baby. Bloush, bloush. All right, I think I'm well. I'm refamiliarized with my abilities and stuff like that now. Well, my offensive cooldowns anyways. Oh. Later, suckers. I'm gonna fall and die, but I'm not gonna die because I'm awesome. Pickle plums and evil chips. Pickle plum and evil chips. Pickle plum and evil chips. Let's have a little bit more fun here. Take on some bolt hounds. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's the combo, baby. Hell yeah. We're looking good now. Yuppie's Hollow. Halo. What's up, Ghost? Okay. we're moving into something that I'll know. Ba-dum-bum-ba-ba-bum-bum. Oh, I didn't know I had to look for something. Oh, here we go. Hello, Shatona. Yeah. I didn't even get it for the PS5. I only got it for like the PC. A Mulja woman. The people have been a common sight around here. You are? Nice. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolol after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. Your exchange with the Shatona has taught you about a Mamulja woman. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Because I wasn't paying attention too much. Alright, where else? Where else can we gather? Yeah. Hello, information people. I need information on a Mamulja woman who apparently no one knows anything about. Oh, there we go. A Tanawata, a fresh face, Tanawata. Looking for a Mamulja woman. Oh, Galuja's mother. Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zuralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidro had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zuralja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted the Feld and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear that the king's feat in the past. Your exchange with the fresh-faced Tanawauta has taught you about a battle with the Tural Vidro. Alright, so I'm guessing that the last one's probably around over here somewhere, I'm guessing. Noise. They usually go in like a triangle formation when it comes to information, but I could be wrong. And I probably am. So far, it seems like I'm wrong. Wherever could you be? Could you be hiding just on the very tippity tip of the outskirts? No, you are not on the tippity tip of the outskirts. Oh, there it is. A middle-aged Tanawauta. Tanawauta. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts. Much less one connected to Zuralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at the Tanawautan settlement in the north of Everkeep, in a place called Yawata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaniloka. Okay. Thank you for your kindness, sir. I'm gonna make it a point to go over there now if I can. Oh, we gotta go back to Solution 9. Okay. Never mind, I wasn't going anywhere else of importance over here, I guess. Well, hot dang, diggity. Now, let's see here. The Nexus Arc. No, we want to go back over here to Neon Stain. And then head over to talk to the people so I can continue this main story quest. Yes, sir. Yes. Skibbity toilet. You into the back room? Yeah, sure, please, thank you. Nice. Guruja has told me all. We previously tried to track down the records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. We shall soon find out. I found a piece of information for you, which might come in handy. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. So Zeralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yasurlani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid this region of a Tural Vidro, and I believe it's safe to say that that was the crisis in Yawiwawata he resolved. Yawiwawata. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zeralja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. And if this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see. What could Zeralja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zeralja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked in orogenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the King's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plain to go on, even if the work there was classified. Any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. If we look into transportation records, there it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation. The large deliveries were being made to Yawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. Likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother is? Was? We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing! Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out! Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating this secret facility at Yawata then. And this time I want you to come along, Guruja. What? Oh, look at that, he's all excited. Yawata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. Good luck, little man. Hopefully you find your mother and can bring balance to the Force. The music here is so depressing at night. Feels like it should be like in a scary game or something like that, for crying out loud. Anyway, I should probably just do this instead. It'd be so much easier. We're heading to the outskirts. The outskirts, the outskirts, the outskirts, the outskirts. I still have my bird. I still have my bird. I'm gonna fly my bird now. Now that I've refamiliarized myself with all my controls and stuff. Whee! This is my favorite bird. And also one of my FC treasured possessions. I didn't even think I would even get this. I was originally just helping somebody out get their bird like this, and I wound up getting it randomly as well, so I'm like, oh, look at that! Alright. Last time, I didn't want to fight you, but hey, you want to fight? I'm willing to throw down, bro. Hey, now. What's all this? Ah, look at that. Hardly even a scratch. Stupid! Fool! You thought you could take me? Fool. Now you don't even live to regret your mistake. Now we move on. So the hover cargo would take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow what I said to do so, alright? Alright, be careful, everyone. Ah. Yes. But am I gonna be able to do it? Like I said, it's been a while since I've done it. I don't even know if my item level is even high enough to even do this. Yui Iwata. Look at that, I can do it. How wonderful. Oh, look at that, I just barely make the cutoff on this. I think I'm like 697 right now. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Wow. That's lucky. Alright, let's see how I embarrass myself with this now. Okay. See how long it even takes, first of all. Oh, your brother's getting married? Nice. Congratulations to your brother. Anyway, we're moving on. Come on, healer. Let's do this. Yui Iwata. Alright, we're in! Woohoo! Oh, okay, fine. Oh, this looks scary. Yui Iwata Field Station. I think we pretty much know everything we need to see here. Alright, let's see here. Where is my shield over? Come on, I know you're here somewhere. Where is it? It just disappeared. Alright. Well, guess I'm just going into this, I guess. Oh, it's already on. Nice. We're going balls through the wall, baby. Oh boy. Gotta watch out for the AoE. You wanna, baby. Do. I think I can actually start attacking now. So far, so good. I am not sucking it up yet. It's only a matter of time, though. As I say, it looks like Tak just wants to go ahead and take all this on their own. Alright, they're continuing on. Uh-oh. AoEs, gotta watch out for them. That is like the one thing I hate about being a tank is that I can't like see where all the AoEs are from close, from this proximity right now. Uh-oh. Dude, we got a black mage at the party. That's amazing. Black mages are awesome. I don't care what anybody says. Defeat Lindblom Zagnal. Oh my. What does that mean? Oh, okay. That's what that means. Okay, I see what's going on here now. Well, that sucks. Phew. Hey, look, there's Galuja in front of us. What are you doing in front of us, boy? Ah, let's move. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, look at that. There is more. Oh, shit. Whoops. That was a jump scare right there. Oh, this was Good lord. Wow. Hitting me a little hard there, huh? Alright, we're in. Nice. Whoops. Oh, God. Where are you coming from now? Is there more we should worry about, or is that it? Okay, that's it. Alright, never mind. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Got him. No, we're not making bad progress, all things considering. Well, that was bound to happen. Oh, shit. I hate those. Those really annoy the shit out of me. I do good on every other aspect of it, but then I get to that and it's like, well, no, you suck. Ha ha ha. Loser. Well, that kind of shook, not gonna lie. Arrived at Dusty Oak. Let's move on down, people. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, we're kicking butt. Nice. Where's my heal spell? Forgot where my heal spell is. Ooh. Oh, there. Nope, that's not it. What do I do with my heal spell? Wait, is that it right there? It looks like we broke through to the other side, people. Oh. That's a big rabbit. Oh boy. Loony Piatti. That's scary. Alright. Where the hell is my heal spell anyway? Cover. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Going the wrong way. I know I have a heal spell. Where did I put it? My heal spell go bye-bye or something or what? Now I have it. I guess I probably should have looked into that before I started this, huh? That's interesting. Haha. Try and come over here. Ouch. I'm guessing if I go down there, I'm gonna fall into the crater. Right? Oh dear. That sucks. Oh, come on now! I should have used my fast spell, I guess, huh? Come over here, bud. I guess that's where, oh god damn, this is a little bit crazy here. Oh dear. I almost failed. Oh boy! Okay, that was something. Dang, bro. Couple minor mistakes there, but I don't think I did too bad. Looks like there's like a door down in there. And my keyboard's not working, whatever. Oh boy. That was fun. Okay, I guess I don't get to accommodate anybody, I guess. Thank you, non-existent party members. What if I go down here? Whoa! That's what happens. You die. I thought there was a door there, but I guess I was wrong. One more time. One more time. We're good. Yeah! The brace of healing. Alright, I guess we can go now. Yes! I got a couple commendations out of that one. That makes me happy.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tral Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject, though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Ah, the memories, they flood my brain again.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
Death.
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Oh, is that his mother?
So, you've given him permission?
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal.
Love?
That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, Very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours.
Well, I'm guessing...
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But, if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Aww. He shunned her before she even had a chance to say she loved him. Done and gone, baby.
Are you alright?
I just had a vision.
Teishelja. Could she be my mother?
It would make sense.
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in Yasulani.
Excuse me.
I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishelja there.
That's where we're going next then.
I wish I could see into the past like you. Then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamulja women here for a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Tuliyollal and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. If she isn't dead. What do I want? Skill speed, please. Why does that say nothing but science and farming? That is not what the title of this is. I updated the title! What's going on here? Hold on a second, let me look into something real quick here. Da 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 da. Yeah, it says. Okay. Does it say that on YouTube as well? If I check that real quick. Da 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 da. Yep, it says that too. Alright, well. I guess it's just being a dick. Whatever, I guess. Okay. That's all I need to know. Okay, back to the game. I'm gonna grab some water real quick and then I'll be right back. Alright. You may now enter Uiwada Field Station with NPC avatars to make use of feature use trust, blah blah blah. Okay, Turel Vidra. Let me look at this real quick. Can I gain like Uiwada? They're all insufficient levels, doesn't even matter if I can get them in there or not. I can't even get them into anything else anyways. Alright, let's see here. Tower Zot. Full Minister switch. A level above... okay. Item level 490. Hero's Gauntlet. Above A1.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
I am just going to assume that this will increase as we go along, I'm guessing. But it seems like... How is Raha 81? The rest of them aren't even anywhere near where they need to be. I'm gonna guess I'm not gonna be able to use Reen much longer, so I should probably think about starting to use, Raha. Then that goes against... Or maybe I should start using... Alice. She's not even 74 anyway, so I can't even use her even if I wanted to. How do I even get them to where they need to be? Oh, we got a Stinian. Still, I mean, it's not like... Okay, so it looks like I can use these guys as long as their item levels are above the level they need to be. Which none of them are, so... This feature has basically just become useless to me unless I can use them in like a different... Unless I can go to something different. Oh, I can go further back. Okay. So, potentially... Oh, I can do... Oh. I can get the rewards still. It takes so damn long to do that, though. It's not even worth doing, really. Interesting. Uiwada. I'm guessing Uiwada's over here. Yes, it is. At least I'll be able to go ahead and get like some stuff from here at least. So I guess that's something. Alright, anyways, enough dilly-dally. Let's continue. Kral is eager to begin searching the research facility. While we discern the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might offer us greater insight into what came of it. Let's take a look around for information as well as a way to the upper level. Gonna go to one of these. Okay. So now we're just exploring the dungeon now. We're going backwards now. Hey, that's cool. Wrought iron gate. Oh, I'm a mime. Woo. A lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempts to force it open. Security panels nearby, perhaps a verification key will open the way. Okay, so I guess I gotta look for a verification key now. So I gotta talk to you, Raha, or am I actually looking for something sparkly and shiny, like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck? Scrub the deck and make it look shiny. The test subject's journal. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I were stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write. I can write good, yes? I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today bit off hand of feeder. Cannot help it. It's so strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. Am eater. Must eat. You find nothing but that resembles a verification key. Maybe you should search elsewhere. Okay. Hey, how about this open cabinet? Think there might be something in here? Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. You dig deeper and find a verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the iron gate. Okay, I just forgot. I gotta look for that real quick. Where is my healing spell? Clemency, there it is. Oh, for God's sake, it's literally right here. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, at least I found it. Now I know where it is and I can use it now if I got it. Well, that's disappointing. Oh. I guess we're done searching. I can just open the gate now. Security panel! You found the key? Great! I'll call the others. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held the Liga Manda. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there will be auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. Warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then. Let's see if we can find some clues about Goluzha's mother. I think I can use this terminal. Shell taught me how. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Teshelja. Ah, it brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Teshelja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Logs. This sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if it's not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer to the storage device I brought. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us. Rahatia. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. But first thing first, let us deliver the data to Shale. They always leave me alone. Why must they always leave me alone? Oh wait, I can just go through here. Literally, I can just go right through here. Well, that was foolish of me. At least I hope I can anyways. Whee! Why do I need... I don't care. Just put it wherever you want to put me. If I'm the only one there, that's fine by me too. Alrighty then. Shouldn't it be daytime by now? Okay. You heading to the back room? Sure you're heading to the back room? What's up, Shale? Welcome back. Uluja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. In that case, Alice and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Aye, their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Anything fun going on here? Alright, nothing special happening right now. Thank you. See you again soon. Geode. Jode's concern is writ plain upon his face. Alice isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they were dependent on the soul system, but even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends in time before they pass on. With good reason, too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who's been leaving for Tural, ones with no elders to take care of for. Word of that problem has reached us in Tuliolo. My brother's doing all he can to see to the Jacques Tural Railroad restored to operation, so that people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go so far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things a sight easier. How long before it's back in service? I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Kona seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shell's working on the data, we could go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shalawani Station, then. I'll make sure to keep Kona informed. We're going to Shalawani Station! Oh my god, that is so cool! I just want to go there now! Get away from this depressing music! Hey, I got 102,000 gil again. Oh, it's over here. Whoops. I'm guessing we're in here. Ah! Wowika! Hello! It's been a long time, comrade. All resolved, Masamune summoned at a boot. What can I do for you? We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tural that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Vow of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Oh, what convenient timing. Scratch the on his way. Hey, it's Bunny Boy. What the hell's your name again? Aaronville! Did our little Bun Bun finally outgrow his old clothes? Stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner, and I have chosen a different path. It was time for a change. You hear about the railroad too? It was in part for my sake that the original Dawnblazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lamati has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for completion. We're having difficulty pulling her into the station, in a manner of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawnblazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all other considerations. But now we're back to our original problem. How to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mewaetson, so on. That is the Runic. Though the Hetsaro that follow them are none too pleased about their Hetso being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I was devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. The Runek will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them, or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the rail routes plotted to avoid the Runek's preferred grazing areas, though? It's odd that they're getting so close to it in the first place. The Runek's grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I'm not certain why, but I tend to ask the people of Mehawetison for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetsaro have to say about it. They are the ones most affected, after all. I believe it will be best to begin by consulting their leader, Huazo. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetsaro encampment if you like. I always walk. That door should not open that way. I'm going high into the sky. Oh, I can't go any higher. Oh, that's a bummer. We're just gonna skim the surface of the ceiling of the map. There's a black bird flying in the sky so high. Yes, I know. Shut up! A beautiful landing. By the way, I want to look at where's my currency. There it is. Okay. Got 225 of those. Why can't I turn poetics into them? No, I know why. Because I still need them, that's why. The aesthetics and heliometry. Didn't we get more than that, though? No, it was just 50. And how many am I allowed to get each week? 450. So that means I have to do a dungeon 9 times in order to get what I need. Oh, look at that, they organized it a little bit better, it looks like. I would have to do that 9 times in order to get there. And why can't I turn these into something? Such a lot of stuff to just lose. Whatever, I guess. Anyways. Thou resolve, thou reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to Mehawetison? So on. Mehawetison. I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Dawntrail Railroad. You too have noted the Runek's unexpected change in behavior then. My son Shepetto has been looking into this matter. Shepetto! Normally, we'd expect the Runek to keep to their favorite grounds nearby for a while yet. And despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity, or quality of the grazing in Piaro Yoanan and Yatanane. Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward towards your railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hetsaro would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hetsaro descent. My parents traveled with the Runek as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration. One of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle. I am forced to assume... Blah. A chance encounter with a kind Palu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stall keeper in Tuliola's markets, and that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace for some time when Lamati came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. But you weren't. Truly, I have never heard of the Runek choosing a path so arduous as to force such a terrible decision, nor of any Hesaro willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps that I might better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me. But if they had a good reason, wouldn't you want to know? Not particularly, no. As if so often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetsaro way may arise from fear to reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn one of our country's further traditions would make me a poor Dawn servant indeed. Please, teach me of the Runek and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. We would be delighted. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. It's getting darker. Will you learn of Hesaro culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am, doing it correctly. Then it's settled. You'll learn more of the Runek, and we'll take a look around the plains. And perhaps, in the process, we'll find the answers we seek. Well, I didn't want to talk to you. The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do as we do. Hope you're not above manual labor. Listen, I haven't gotten this far in this game to go unturned down now. Let's just do it. I am not the most experienced, I am ashamed to admit, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Thank you. Excuse me again. Now introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let's be back here later to share what we've learned. Oodale, oodale, bop day. Bim bum ba bim bum ba bim bum ba blim bum. Blim blum bum blim blum blim blim blum blum blim. Blim blum bum blim blum ba bim bum bum blim. Oodale, oodale, bossy. I'm afraid I've finished with my task for the time being. But since you're so eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit about our migration customs? If you're here, you likely already know that the Runek are our Hetzel, our guides, that we travel with through the turning of the seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands with all we need to survive. But you may not know that sometimes Earth splits into two, bound for different paths. On those occasions, we at Sorrow must also part with half of our number. You may think it a strange and stressful custom, but over the years, it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizon as a people. This, too, is the wisdom of the Hetzel. Okay. I guess that's something. So maybe that's what happened with, Kona. This won't do. The wind will go right through it. And me without my needle and sinew. Here you go! Oh, these are precisely what I needed. Should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how often we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the runic hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry. Interesting. You playful Hitsaru. You're learning about the Hitsaru way of life, are you? I may have a thing or two to share. Rather than talking your ear off, let me test your powers of deduction. I find answers much easier to recall later if I arrived at them myself. Ahem! Our health provided with something that we use in medicines. Pulses and soaks our way past the fire. What is it? Both horns and hooves have cores of bone, and we use all of these materials, albeit primarily in tent poles, instruments, and the like. It's not quite the answer I was looking for. Alas, not quite. Meat and organs both can be made into delicious fare, and our neighbors are often glad to trade for them. They do have certain medicinal uses as well, but they aren't fit for all purposes mentioned in my question. Seriously? Why is it dung? Again? It sounds like there's a story there, but that is indeed the correct answer. We discovered myriad uses for runic chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. Where there is a need, our Hetzo always provide. You gotta use their shite to go ahead and do it. That's kind of depressing. Even if it might be useful. What the heck are these things again anyways? I don't even know what these things are. Probably don't even care either. They're probably like for places you can take pictures with and stuff like that. I just stroked the runic's coat. You note that many portions are shaggy and tangled. This one's fur is a bit overgrown, but a good brushing should thin it out. Should you give it a try? You'll need the right tool for the job, mind you. A comb of the type you're used to, you just get lost in the tangle like it's not. As Geppetto sent a runic brush with you, did he? How like him. Now, just run it through one little patch at a time, gently. Ah, someone looks happy. You dutifully brush the runic until your arms grow weary from the prolonged battle with its coat. It appears much tidier now, though the same cannot be said for your clothes, which have acquired a new coat of their own. Well done. With less Essex fur, our friend here will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat, and less susceptible to illness. The comb coat also makes it easier for us to identify injuries should the need arise. How useful. Mawa Etsuan. Mawa Etsuan. Mawa Etsuan. You smell the grass and the wind, which is a good thing, I promise. You can nearly be mistaken for one of us. You even look the part. I often wonder how Valkona is getting on. I assumed he would be reluctant to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us was sincere. Ah, there he is now. Oh, look at that, he even bought a Hetzer with him. He made a friend. Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the runic and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how was your own work? Have you anything to share? A sorrow life revolves around the runic, but in turn people receive all they need. As important as family. I kinda like that one. Indeed. The runic provide for the Hetsaro, and in turn the Hetsaro are good to the runic, just as family should be. Mine is not the only way, though at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive of how a decision might be right does not mean that it is wrong. My parents had a duty to the runic, as they did to me, and so I wonder if their leaving me behind was not so selfish an act as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has been no bearing on our present concerns. We are here in service of the people of Tyrell, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we've done today. And I will endeavor to remain curious, especially where the Hetsu are concerned. I'm glad to hear that, Valkona. You're welcome among our herd anytime. A Night World silver piece. The warmth of family. Kona appears loath to part from his runic companion. Well, that's a bum. That's promising, I guess. Kona, how did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetso. They nourish the Hetsaro as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beasts to be tamed. Moreover, runic are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetsaro would never cage them, and neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who want to do close to the tracks is out of the question. And then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Runic's once favored grazing ground. As we were told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Runic, even the birds and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of Ceratophractors, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though the Hetsaro would have surely put two and two together were the cause geological. I measured the area's ether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong etheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. A large animal, perhaps? Given where we are, I believe we are dealing with a powerful beast, a predator perhaps, given the local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail by something with very large fangs. It couldn't be a Turuhetsu. Turuhetsu? Runeck Reaver in the common tongue. Our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetsu in the night is another evocative one. Runeck can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuhetsu. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from home and its pack both. In any case, I believe the source of the Runeck's consternation is clear, as is our next move. We must drive this reaver away, that they might return to their grazing lands in peace. Never fear. We will make sure that the beast threatens you no more. Oh wait, this must be like one of those. The Runeck Reaver is a clear threat to the local population. Not allowed to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparations. And if others return from across the plain where the clan spotted it, they may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. Progress to the outcome will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you'll be able to try again with the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Item level 730. My item level is not 730. Oh, that's okay. Item level 730. God damn.
Hetsu is coming this way!
That's no good.
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
Be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Let's do it!
Make haste. We must protect the Ronek.
Okay. Let me move.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Let me move. I ain't doing the right thing. No way.
There they are.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Let's look for stragglers. The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
Woohoo!
There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
In a panic was clearly an understatement.
No. You're mine. I don't even know why I did that, but okay.
All or nothing then. It seems that did the trick.
Goody goody. Goody goody!
For the father, at least. Where's...
The big boy? I guess we're gonna find that out just now, I guess. No, why are you doing this now for? Oh,
Look there!
that's a big one.
We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronek Reaver, and no mistake.
There! That one there!
Wow. It's not even deterred.
Not so fast!
Oh no, his glasses broke. That's not cool.
Even should it cost me my life.
Yeah, you can't die yet. You're the Dawn Servant.
I I will save the Hetzel!
All by yourself, huh?
Kona! Are you alright?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
And I would just casually walk away, like nothing bad is happening.
Right! Let's finish the job!
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
No longer. Ah, this will be fun. Let's see what happens.
You'll find the vow of reason is not about resolve.
Not even a scratch!
I need some time to think, will you?
I'm scratching it a little bit. Not a lot, but I'm doing
Must
something
have a
with it.
weakness. And I will find it. Keep it busy. I need time.
Right! Go for the lights!
Protective current of ether. Whence does it flow?
I don't even know why I'm wasting my time doing this.
I got it!
Ugh.
One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and...
Oh, he covered it up again.
That's stem the flow of protective ether.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
More fun to be had. What? Ah, I did all of them. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Must disperse that ether as the Reaper recovers it.
This is going to hurt.
Well, that was a waste. I beat it. First try, baby. Hell yeah.
We did it.
We did. We're amazing. We're
The
awesome.
Hetzo, are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats. But the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid.
You're welcome.
You, most of all, bow of reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetzo.
It's the least we could do.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeniheta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeniheta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. "We're distracted," I heard one cry. "Save our son! Save the Hetzo!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn's servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
What a sad tale. The hell what's Sonnen? At least he found his parents now, I guess. To know that the Hetzo are safe is more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that, in protecting them, we also avenge my parents? It is the least I owe them after all this time. Masamune, I thank you for standing by me, as Dawn's servant, and as the often perfect man beneath that mantle. Now, let's return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We removed the root cause of the Ronek straying from their favored grazing, and obtained the tools we needed to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If you can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Nice. Let's return to Shalawani Station and begin work on it then. Walika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. And so they leave me alone again. Okay. Come, Tobias. We fly. This way. Piarioan and plane. They just mash a bunch of buttons and just make that the names of these places. I feel like some of these things are just like not quite what I would have expected them to be. Walika! Walika! You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it. Wonderful! So the Runic were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are. And Valcon is not too bad himself with that, well, with his whistle idea. Sit tight. We'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. Sit tight? Yes. Let us sit tight. All aboard!
We're ready to go.
Nice. Awesome. Amazing, even.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
Heck yeah!
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
on it. Just point in the general direction and...
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. And with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
As if you need permission. Nice! For a while there, we were real worried that we never get to the railroading again. Why does my monitor always do that when I play this game? But now that the test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shalawani and then the continent. Watch out, Zaktural. Here we come. I share the sentiment, but we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. You are welcome. As for our own work, I trust we can handle matters in Alexandria, Lamati. Why, certainly. Crossroads. Everyone to stand still. Lamar is ready to race back to Alexandria. Does that mean we're like at the end of this particular chapter already? Well, it's possible that Shale's made some headway by now. And regardless, we should spread word that the railroad's been restored to service. Shale? What do you have her working on? Womp 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 womp. Guluja's mother. I feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. There's no cause to look at me like that. The Kasiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. I need to search for what she left behind, because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. He's got the Kasiwa thing on his backpack. That's kind of cute. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny Kasiwa? What? No! It is merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it was as a good souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? Thought I might join you for a time, see if there is aught I can do for the people there. Much changed though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Can I go get the One Piece? Why do I do that? But I do. Annoying though or not it is. Alright. Into the back room? Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's go! A simple yet elegant solution, and thus is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shell is nearly finished processing the data. She'll be able to share her findings with us imminently. Atola, my favorite girl! I'm interrupting something, I gather. No, not at all. It's nice to see you again, my pretty lady kitty. Why, Ishtola, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate in the sky deeps to notate for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on electrope. Ishtola better not die. I'm gonna be so sad if she does. If Ishtola dies, it's gonna be like the equivalent of Aerith dying in Final Fantasy VII for me. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you feel I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Yeah, okay, I knew that was coming. Why would I forget my pretty kitty lady?
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teishoja herself.
Teishoja?
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Please and thank you.
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Make sure you set enough time to go ahead and play this through to the end.
My name is Teishoja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose. Mother? Officially I was a chirurgeon with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today, it should have been today. The beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long.
But
I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniloka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gululcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Well, that was sad. Poor little guy. It's better to know. A profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be, Gululcha is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Gululcha. If you remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I am ready to head to living memory when you are. I am planning to be thorough, so we will need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we'll have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reactions have been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Tulliola were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard. If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Leno 9. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okie dokie. Now, where exactly can I find you now, I wonder? Okay. That is what I wanted, but I'm a dumbass and I'm a fool. Okilamari, ha ha ha! There may still be people gathering at Praxis Park. Let's try there first. Sounds good to me. Ugh, so sad.
People
Nice
look uneasy.
shoes.
Did something happen?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
Uh-oh.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Ramu's up to no good, I can tell.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zaraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
I mean, what do they expect? They literally went from a time of not remembering anybody who dies to all of a sudden remembering. What did you expect was going to happen? They're not used to it.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Is that a delusion? Is it really her? That's gotta be an imposter. There's no way.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
They just had a funeral for her.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
Apparently not.
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
Did we? I have no recollection of this.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
I knew those things were going to be trouble.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Yeah, but the fact that you're speaking robotically says otherwise. I think she knows.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless.
Huh?
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like.
Huh?
Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Okay, that's scary. That's not good.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
She always comes back. Yeah. Now, how the hell that happened? We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, 'tis no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. 'Tis as if their memories have been erased. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. And that, guys, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria would be on her side. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Ba-da-da-dum. Meanwhile, in living memory.
Where am I? My people, are they safe?
I'm guessing this is the real Queen's Fiend now.
Why am I?
Looks like your tool is back there. In fear of death, the people turn to Queen Reborn, their fates to learn. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Well, there it is. Crossroads. Queen's Fiend apparently has made a comeback. Wow, surprise. Or rather, an imposter queen has made its presence known. Oh my goodness. How amusing. And it only took us a few hours to do it, too. That's actually not bad. How long we streamed for? 3 hours and 19 minutes? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, I was thinking of go ahead and go into Farming Simulator 25 again, but it probably wouldn't be a good idea to do that since we've already, like, since this stream's already been titled Final Fantasy 14, so I think I'm just going to leave this stream here. We did a good job. We cleared it, and now I can put this to bed for today, and we'll wait until the next installment, the next chapter comes up, and we'll see what happens. Maybe by then I can figure out why my screen keeps flashing white every time I play this stupid game. I play any other game, this is just fine, but for some reason, whenever I play this game, my screen always flickers white, and I do not like this. It really, really pisses me off. Maybe I shouldn't have it on full. Because I don't think I have a full 4K monitor. But then that screws everything else up. Maybe it's going to limit the frame rate. Maybe that'll help. I don't think I need the frame rate. Only available in 4K. Let me do this. Do this. Do this. Yeah, I don't like that. Anyways, I can figure that out on my own. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll do Dawntrail again when they have the next update. So, until then, y'all have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow because I'm probably going to play Farming Simulator 25 again. And I'm just going to do the silent stream again. So,